that thing should be popping right up because, kids probably tired. They tired because they had to educate.
YHF facts. YHF facts. YHF.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have 6 months and they still hadn't found no vaccine for it?
No, vaccine's coming out before election.
Oh, that's what that is. So they basically.
That's what was said that's coming out before.
I hear you. Well, you got it.
Before they haven't got it yet.
But I'm saying, well, they did.
But it's supposed to be out before election.
Welcome to YHF.
Welcome to
YHF.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you way out there.
Well, he delayed that. I don't know what he was doing. What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters? Love you, grandbabies.
Hello.
Lawrence, I hope you feel better. I saw a picture that you were feeling better, though.
Well, you were working at your desk, and somebody else was working at their desk.
Hello, grandbaby number 1. Before we begin, I want to say that, the wildfires in California, wow. I tell you, y'all getting hit every year. Between
the wildfires, the land sinking.
Yeah. Earthquakes. Snow in Colorado. 2 hurricanes that came through basically almost Texas, in that Texas area region. And they're talking about more hurricanes to follow. But yet, it seems like to me, it's not destroying nobody or nothing. Ain't that something?
Well, it
ain't that something?
They're not taking the coronavirus with them, that's for sure.
Right about that.
It would be really nice.
Sorry, this is a little slow. Happy first day of school to everyone who had to go.
Some people very well, and some had a little bit more. Oh, I haven't done it yet.
Right. Go. Well, yeah, let's get to your thing.
What thing? What thing are you talking about?
I don't know. It's been a long day today.
Yeah, it has. All right, trivia question, true or false? The series Once Upon a Time includes characters from many different fairy tales. True or false? What it is. What it is.
I saw the porn version of it. It was actually pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, they tore who's that witch
Yeah,
up.
well, we don't need to hear.
Oh yeah, they tore her up. Mm-hmm. She got busted and broken down.
Next.
It was actually
What's
really
next?
Good.
The weather.
Okay, we talked about the weather.
Well, we're supposed to be getting rain next couple of days too here.
Almost next 3 days. Okay.
Hopefully our weather will cool down because it was hot today.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was hot.
This is what it's been weighing on my mind for a while, and I truly had an issue with this with myself. And then today, the light bulb just went ding. My question is, like I said, I don't put God in a lot of things, especially when it comes to the show, because a lot of people you'll answer, a lot of people won't. But here's the thing that I'm trying to figure out about all this. God gives us free room and board in heaven, whether you believe or you don't believe. But yet, his pitiful ass children who do the dumb shit that they do to other human beings, overcharging. Why are we paying right down here? Matter of fact, why are we paying for anything? So you're telling me that our almighty creator, who specifically bends over backwards for these worthless ass children of his, who do the heinous crap that they do, and he still gives you unconditional love and room and board. And yet, those same worthless children who supposedly supposedly run everything, charge everybody else these astronomical fees to live.
And you can't take it with you when you die. I mean, I know you're trying to make it, but people that have a lot of money, sometimes they get bored. Because they got so much stuff, but you get bored.
No matter how many stories I scroll down, go through, we try to make a decent show, it goes back to the very point of this. You expect God to bend down for you, but you bend down for no one else. You know, two things come to mind with that. One was the accountant, that when Jesus came, an accountant said, I will give everybody free tax consultant, basically, because I rob people. And he took the money out of his wallet. I might be telling that story wrong, which I probably am, because good Lord, it's been a watered down story. But some of the stories do have merit.
Well, they do show on Facebook where these people were homeless, they needed a home to be. And they pushed them away and all this, that, and the other. But somehow there was a hole in the wall, or something happened to the hole in the wall. There was money, but there was two angels. They were actually angels. And they said, why'd you cover the hole up? Why didn't you give them money? Because they really didn't need it.
Right.
You know.
Nice dress, by the way.
Huh?
Nice dress, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that was.
I had to think about what did you just say, because you were saying it so fast I didn't realize what you were saying.
Nice dress, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
I don't wear dresses very often, but it was very hot today.
Another one. Y'all remember this one if you've seen the new version of the Bible. When they were fighting over land, and Abraham told them there's more than enough. See, right then and there has been a conflict all along. Remember something, the supposed Garden of Eden, which to me is a lie, because what really truly happened, no one wants to tell. But here's the Garden of Eden. The minute everybody steps away from the Garden of Eden, look at the conflicts that happen. Cain and Abel. Cain kills his brother. Over the Old Testament, according to the Old Testament, Cain actually killed his brother for his sister. And God found favor in Abel, which also set out another jealousy. Personally, I think Cain, when Adam and Eve, notice where I'm going with this, but I do believe that Adam and Satan spawned Cain. That's just me, because how is it, again, you're in this land by yourself, nobody around, just you're talking to God, then all of a sudden you eat out of the one thing God told you not to do. You got to be a effing moron. You can have whatever you want. That's like asking us, if I give you $10 million, look at all, y'all do this on Facebook. For $10 million, would you run through the mall naked? So if God tell you you have unlimited power, and you decide to eat off a damn tree that you weren't supposed to, kiss my black blank. Because I'm not understanding here, what is the concept y'all keep preaching about Adam and Eve here? Because you cannot tell me this damn woman ate from the one tree God asked them not to.
Yeah, but you also have to understand the woman has to go through a lot of pain.
That's the burden that happened with eating that. Right. But that's what we're saying. That's what I've been saying all along. I was told to shut the hell up. Because the whole thing about it, you're not supposed to ask questions. Well, you know what? That's why the generation is asking questions. You're telling me, we keep telling our kids not to put your hand in the cookie jar, and they still do it. But you're telling me, you people here have no common sense about everything that's going on, that's not working.
Well, you could ask Siri, or you can Google it.
They're only going to tell you what.
Yeah, I asked Siri, Google a couple of questions, and they didn't really go to the answer.
And they're not going
answer
to
certain things, because whoever's doing the Google or the Siri it's got everything in but certain things that are
Right.
not supposed to be in there.
I mean, come on. Every daggone time, especially Christmas, you tell this watered down story. And look what's happening right now. That's why I asked this question. If God gives you free room and board, which is eternal, and we're being charged, look how many hours you work. Out of those hours do you work? Do you still praise God and give him thanks? That you wake up every day, that you breathe, that you have your health, that you see your kids, that you're able to do the things you're supposed to do. Half these people don't praise shit. They praise that dollar.
Yeah, I'm not praising the dollar.
I'm just saying.
I know I need to make the money to pay my bills and stuff, and I do that. But the fact of the matter is that, you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
And money is not always everything. Yes, it has to take care of what you need to take care of. But there's more important things in life than just money.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's why, when we do these stories, I see that most of you have more sympathy for a damn dog than you do a human being. But yet you expect God to have the same sympathy for you when he turns his back on you? Because he will. Because he will. And I notice Facebook also pick and choose what they want to show people.
Well, they already said that on there.
Yeah.
That they can take it off anytime they want to.
Yeah. And I see that. I mean, what? Because it's an actual question with an actual answer? Or is it an actual question that people don't really have a response to? Because again, we all got to answer to somebody, whether it's him or him, but you got to answer to somebody. You're going to answer to someone. I mean, I am having a hard time struggling to understand the rational thinking of people. I mean, it is oh so simple. It is oh so simple. If it's like this, we teach our kids to grow up to be young adults. We try to teach our kids to become a young adult to a human being. Why? Because all the values that you teach them as they're growing up, don't litter, don't talk back to your elders, do the best you can in life. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do that. Let me teach you how to drive. But what are we really teaching our children? Hatred? Because we sure as hell ain't teaching them love. Because guess what?
Well, you can teach them love if you're in a loving family and in love.
Not anymore. You got 20 kids that have more hatred than they have love. If all kids love, then all kids think.
It's not like it used to be back in the day when everybody respected people and you said thank you and you did things and you didn't lock your doors and and all this that and the other. Now it's got to the point you have to lock the doors. People don't want to look at each other and smile because you just don't know how that person's going to treat you. You can say good morning to somebody and say, what's so good about it?
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, how the hell you go, you don't even meet this person, don't even say hi. I don't like them. You didn't even talk to them. It doesn't matter. I don't like them.
It's like what I do when you say good morning to somebody. I get up there. Good morning. What's so good about it? Okay, that's the way you're going to be today. Okay. But if you keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, eventually they're going to finally say good morning.
Yeah.
And they're going to get it.
You know who they get it from? Who?
No, there are just some kids that, okay, I'm not a morning person.
Neither am I.
My son's not a morning person. Well, none of my kids are a morning person. But
we ask for morning nookie.
Huh?
We ask for morning nookie.
Yeah.
You ain't no morning person, but you be trying to get in that bedroom, do your morning thing. I'm just saying.
No, when I get up, the lights are off. I have this little night light that I put on.
You'll need lights for sex.
Well, who said that we had to have sex early in the morning?
I'm just telling you. Everybody sitting down in the morning port.
Where are you going with this thing?
I'm just saying. Everybody got excuses. I'm cutting excuses out. You're not a morning person, but yet if somebody's trying to touch you, say, hey, how you doing? You feel soft. Can we talk?
Maybe later.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm just saying, man. I mean, I look.
But you gotta be careful doing that, going out there and saying, Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, outside your
Because you'll
part,
get in trouble.
outside of that door is called sexual harassment. But look, man. All I'm saying is this.
Hi, Michelle.
All she's saying is the same thing. We're just meeting in the middle here. Because the thing that we're all confused about all this is that everybody keeps asking the same questions. Everybody keeps saying the same thing. What's wrong with the world? Ain't nothing wrong with the world. There's nothing been wrong with the world. The world's going exactly the way it's supposed to go. You're just seeing the evil side of the world. That because for some reason, watch, come 9/11, what's everybody gonna be doing? Oh, crying with their candles that they lost everybody and everyone. It was a sad day. And then the next day you go right back to that obnoxious, selfish, righteous attitude. So what's the point of keep bringing up 9/11? I'm just saying. My whole thing is like this. If you keep saying we all need to love each other, then do that. Quit. Don't talk about it. Be about it. My man keeps saying correctly. What has changed 30 years after Rodney King? Nothing. What has changed after George Floyd? Nothing. So now we have to wait for the election to be over before what? We get lied to again by both parties? Seriously? So how are we waiting for a Messiah? How? Because somebody's making it perfectly clear that they're making sure that they're telling you that Jesus ain't real. And a lot of us are starting to believe it. Anytime you believe in a man, which you're not supposed to do technically by the Bible terms, anytime you're not supposed to believe in a man, which a lot of you do, but look what's happening. That's the same hatred that killed the Messiah. The same hatred. Remember, Jesus was put on a cross when he didn't do anything. But just tell somebody that I'm not who you seek. Who you seek is up there. I'm just the messenger and the deliverer of his word. But again, power, corruption does a lot of things. Power, corruption, and control.
It's like this. You work hard your whole entire life, and all of a sudden you come into some money, a big chunk of money. Now, you can either do something with it, get the things you need, take care of your bills, and be happy, or you can invest that money and be greedy, and you might want to help somebody out. Some people will take money and help people out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people get that money, they're greedy, they hold it, they won't help nobody, they don't want nobody knowing this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how you take it, but that greed can take you big time.
Mm-hmm. That never reminds you of the story of those three slaves. Two of them prospered because they took their money and invested it and made more money. And one of the slaves took it, hid it, and buried it in the ground. And so the other two gave to the other one. And then they found out what he did was wrong. I'm just saying, man. You ready? Look, guys, as he's playing this out, what I'm trying to tell you, we're about to hit the end of the year very shortly. What are you going to do to change? Because obviously y'all keep lying about we need to change. Oh yeah, by the way, what's more disrespectful for what Trump did or Kaepernick? Because y'all seem to be avoiding that question. All your veterans a bunch of, and then he tried to deny it. He tried to deny it. And that was over. He was actually talking to CNN. I don't know who to vote for.
Good to see you. Oh, trivia question. Gotta give the answer. Not with it tonight, y'all. Okay, the answer is true. The main characters include Snow White,
Snow White,
Prince Charming, and Rumpelstiltskin, and among others.
Oh yeah, Snow White got rammed.
Would you stop? Oh my goodness gracious! What is with you?
Oh yeah. She walked through the town and her little look at all the seven dwarfs. Oh yeah.
YHJ facts.
I saw the
YHJ
one
facts.
time. It was actually really good.
YHJ.
And then they went off. Then they just got. I don't know what they did that. What is that?
What is with y'all tonight?
What is that? What are you conversation?
He's the bushwhacker.
He's
He's
supposed to be
bushwhacking.
do the DJ dance.
Y'all have a good night and a good rest of your week, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Welcome
to YHJ. Welcome to YHJ.
Oh, that's too funny.
He's over there showing off because he was doing